Before I start this rant, to anyone who likes this day, I respect your opinion. Anyways, enjoy. December 6th 2021. Oh my god. This day sucks. Now let me tell you a story about why this day sucks. In my opinion, I woke up and I was getting ready for school. And I ate breakfast. Then I rode my skateboard to the bus stop. Then the bus came to pick me up and I went to school. After that, I went to homeroom. And I used the bathroom. Then I ate breakfast. During breakfast, my homeroom teacher letted me know about tomorrow that I will be heading to my afternoon class tomorrow. And about my social security disability. And I let him know that I told my mom about my social security disability. Then I finished my breakfast. Then my social worker came to talk to me. And we were discussing about my social security disability. And we figured out a time for him to call my mom when she gets out of work. Then I hung out in the hallway for a bit. A few minutes later, it was time to transition to math. And we started learning another lesson on solving the math problems on multiplication. And we learned some new vocabulary words. Then we learned how to solve multiplication math problems using partial product and standard algorithm without a calculator. Then we learned to solve a 4-digit by double-digit multiplication problem with standard algorithm. Then it was time to transition for Housing 101 class. And we learned to identify questions that a landlord may ask a potential renter. And we learned to identify and use questions that a renter may ask a landlord. And we started learning to compare and contrast apartments based on a rental budget. And calculating rental and utility budgets. And we started learning to identify and understand rental abbreviations. And we did a simulation at one of our tables. One student, that's the youngest, is the landlord. And one student is the renter. And we did a simulation of meeting a landlord at an appointment for rent. The landlord asks the renter. After the landlord asks the questions, the renter asks the landlord some questions. That is fun. Then we did a scenario. Our teacher reads a scenario. And we answer the questions based on the scenario. Then we did the exit ticket. And we had free time. Then it was time to transition to driving 101 class. And we seen a video about doing hard things. Then we did a practice driving test as a group. And I got 92%. And a passing score of 80%, which was a very good score. I right away took off on my electric skateboard to CEC. Then it was time for lunch. I went in and got a school lunch. Then I sat with my friends at the table. And I had a good lunch. After I ate lunch, I hung out with my friends. And then I played soccer with the boys. After lunch break, it was time to transition to automotive class. And we went out in the shop and we are doing a brake inspection on a 2007 Saturn Aura XR. And we found the brake caliper and bracket bolt torque specification. Then it was time to transition to brake. Then it was time for school-wide. And I hung out with my friends in the hallway, including Ms. Veridiana. Then it was time to transition back to automotive class. Since this day landed on a Monday, we are learning to perform brake inspections on cars and machine brake rotors and drums on brake lathes of this week. Which is fun. Then it was time to go home. I took the bus back home and sat my stuff in my room. And plugged in my electric skateboard to charge. After that, I ate some leftover French fries. And I started to play on my computer. Then I went downstairs and ate dinner. And I drank some milk. Then I took a shower. And I got into my pajamas. And Miliana and Stephanie came over. And I did some drawing with her, which is fun. Then I went back upstairs to play on my computer. Then I went to bed. The only thing I like about this day is when I rode the bus to school and I learned new things at school and had fun with my friends at my afternoon class and in my automotive class. Riding my electric skateboard. And playing with Miliana. And that's it. Thank God this day ended at midnight, and thank God it's in the past now. I don't know who likes or hates this day. So I'm just gonna leave it be. December 6th 2021 sucks. So does November 12th 2021. Note: if you like this day, I respect your opinion. November 13th 2021. which is the day I spent the night with my uncle Aaron and Marie, including my cousins Aaron and Matthew, is 4 million times better than December 6, 2021. End of rant.